Sosmula vs. Squidnice is an insane beef that has never truly been elaborated on in full. It has so many angles, players, and bullshit wrapped around it, it's actually hard to decipher everything that truly went down. But despite all that, that's actually what we're here to do today. I briefly touched on this beef in the many beefs of Sosmula video I did a couple days ago, but that was before I realized how big this situation actually is. This beef actually involves Zillakami, Xeon, Thrax, and even 6ix9ine all getting pulled into this situation in one way or another. So let's just start from the beginning with the lesser known of these two, Squidnice, a Staten Island born rapper who blew up in 2017 with his track Trapped by My Lonely. Before he ever had a hit or any noise in the rap game whatsoever, he was just another kid on the streets in New York. Not much is known about his early life besides his connection with a fellow friend and rapper known as Burn Kaz, who will become important later on in the story. The two were friends since childhood and both started rapping around the same time. Burn Kaz got his start with a rap group named 99 Mob with a fellow rapper known as Ground Millie. Meanwhile, Squidnice was getting connected with a New York manager known as Big Sims. Remember all these names because they will become important later on. It was through this connection with Drown Millie that Burn Kaz was able to meet and become friends with Sosmula of City Morgue. Squidnice would see what the two were doing together and become infatuated with City Morgue, messaging them over and over again in hopes of securing a feature, which would eventually happen after paying $300 to hop in the studio with Sosmula. He would even record a video of them together in the studio recording the track. Afterwards, Squid started to blow up and would get invited to Rolling Loud, where he would once again bump into Zilla and Sos. It seems there might have been a bit of a situation here between the two, which is what you might believe if you've seen other videos on this situation, but from what I can tell, nothing actually happened at Rolling Loud. Both parties would state that they were actually cool with each other at Rolling Loud, and the beef only really started to spark afterwards. It's possible that in late 2017 he still had some loyalty to the Morgue as he actually took shots at 6ix9ine.
At one point, you went on social media and you made some comments about Tekashi. I guess you said that Gummo sounds like Juvenile's Back That Ass Up, which when you said it and I listened to it, I said, okay, I could
okay, no. Jakuda.
Cuda.
Yeah, and then he did it in the regular song too. On the regular, in the war, yo, shout out to Tekashi, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know.
He would criticize the song Gummo, Kuda, and Kiki, saying that he didn't really fuck with it, and it's uncertain why exactly he did this. It might have been because of jealousy, it might have been because he was cool with City Morgue and he wanted to gas them up, or it might have just been playing out clout chasing. In my opinion, it's probably the third option. He was probably just trying to get a little bit of buzz off of 6ix9ine, as he was actually blowing up at the time, but 6ix9ine was blowing up to a whole nother level. 6ix9ine would soon after go live on Instagram and reveal a video of Squidnice getting his ass beat back in high school.
The big crip.
Hey man, I don't really give a fuck. I don't associate with that man. No
look,
more.
look. You put B right next to his name, and the first thing to pop up is beat up. Hold on. Let's put it like this, right? Look at the big crip, and he didn't get his flag back.
I already seen this video.
Volume 28. Look, his flag on the floor.
Let me tell you.
Which prompted a further response from Squidnice telling 6ix9ine he'd actually kill his mama.
Up a video from like 3 years ago of a nigga on full mount punching me in my face, but niggas don't know what happened to them niggas afterwards. 6ix9ine, don't do this to yourself, my friend. Come on, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. Damn. I never got into a fight in his life because he runs away from his fights. He's a scary boy, Mr. Daniel Hernandez. I know where your mother stay.
This was pretty embarrassing for Squidnice and definitely hurt his reputation, because just like Smoke Perp, 6ix9ine, and many other clout chasers, Squidnice liked to present himself as a big-time tough guy in the streets of New York, so after getting his ass beat by a bunch of kids, it was kind of embarrassing for him. One thing everyone found themselves wondering after this situation is how did 6ix9ine get his hands on this video? Well, it might have actually came from Squidnice's day one homie, Burn Kaz, as Squidnice and Kaz had actually got caught up by the police after speeding and they were found carrying a weapon. Kaz actually tried to get Squid to hide the gun as he was on probation at the time, and if he got caught with a firearm, he would have had to go to prison again. Squid, of course, wouldn't take this charge and actually ended up completely snitching out Burn Kaz, getting him locked back up for another 6 years.
Because I'm gonna find it.
I don't know, bro.
Okay, all right. Well, you're in the car, not me. I would have definitely knew if there's a gun in the backseat of my car, whether I was 15 or 11.
Bro, I don't know, bro. You don't gotta be a dickhead to me, bro.
I'm not.
Honestly,
Oh,
bro,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
You
with that
had
shit,
all
bro.
the courtesy for me in the world about 7 minutes ago, right?
I'm not with that shit, bro.
Of course you did.
Honestly, bro. No, bro.
Even to this day, Bernkaz is still in prison. And of course, not long after this situation took place, news would reach Sos Mula, who would immediately cut Squidnice off and start ghosting him in the DM. Squid was unaware that the news had actually reached Sos Mula, and he would continue to pester him over and over again, asking when the song would drop between the two. After a couple of months of not getting a response, he would decide to post a snippet on his Instagram page in hopes of getting his fans riled up to ask Sos Mula when the song would actually drop for real. Sos would see this, he would leave a comment under Squid's post calling him out for attempting to clout chase off his name, as well as exposing him for snitching on Bernkaz. This is when a fan would tag Squidnice underneath Sos Mula's comment, and after Squidnice seen this, he would take to his story to call it Sos Mula.
Y'all niggas always know I'm outside. Y'all niggas never be outside. Just for your fucking music videos. That shit is all fucking gimmick in the game. Stop playing with me, nigga. Keep my fucking name out your fucking mouth.
He started off with a little bit of light trolling, posting a picture of himself holding a cat with Sos Mula tagged in attempts to call Sos Mula a pussy. He would then follow that up with another video calling City Morgue fake gangsters.
Y'all niggas is not using them pretty ass guns that you got in your videos, cause them shits is unused.
Sos would fire back, showing DMs between him and Squid, proving Squid was a fanboy of him all along, painting the picture of a man who would do anything he could to try to get in the good graces of Sos Mula. He also showed further proof that he actually had ghosted Squid after he would ask if the song between the two was ever going to drop. It's pretty clear that Squidnice only really put out the snippet to try to get a response from Sos Mula, which did work, but probably not in the way that he wanted it to. Sos would then bring Zilla into the beef by showing more DMs proving that Squid was actually spamming Zilla as well. And he wouldn't even stop there, as he actually would continue going after Squid, calling him a snitch for the Kaz situation, as well as exposing that Drown Millie also wasn't rocking with Squid anymore, effectively doubling down on the whole snitch narrative. Next was a video that came from Squid's side, claiming he actually had no issue with them at Rolling Loud and they were only acting tough on the internet but wouldn't say shit in person.
You talking about when I saw you in Rolling Loud? Nigga, I thought we was cool at Rolling Loud. And you over here fucking writing shit on fan pages and shit about me. Keep my name out your mouth, you old, dusty ass nigga. You look like a fucking, like a Neanderthal, nigga. Like, stop. I didn't do nothing that wrong lot, but what did you do, nigga? Just stare at me. You had mad niggas with you that you could have said something. You had a problem with me. I didn't know you had a problem with me. Let me know that shit, you feel me? Coattails of a nigga who's half your age, bro. How do you feel? How do you feel? You should stop gangbanging. You're too old for that, bro. Stop.
He would then expose a DM conversation between him and Sos Mula, where Sos Mula was going completely crazy, basically saying he was going to kill him.
I'm fucking tired of feeling like this. You ready? Yo, I hate you. I swear to my pops. I swear to God. I see you. I'ma violate you. You can suck my dick.
Followed by more videos calling him old, saying he wouldn't touch him. Basic internet gangster BS, you know? He then attempted to clear the snitching allegations by claiming his label got him a big time lawyer who got him off scot-free, and he didn't actually snitch at all.
I was backed by one of the biggest fucking label executives, and that's who got me my lawyer. Look up who Scott Lehman is. Ain't nobody rat on nothing, bro.
Immediately followed up by more gangster talk and so on. Sos would immediately clap back by reposting the video of Squid catching a case of the beats back in high school, which if you remember correctly was actually the video that 6ix9ine would expose in the earlier on beef a couple years before this point. Followed that up by a second previously unseen video of Squid getting his ass beat.
Nigga, Squidnice is pussy, my nigga. He's pussy, my nigga. Nigga from Ricky, my nigga. Yeah, nigga. Nigga, what's up, my nigga? Nigga, you ain't crip, my nigga. Nigga, for your sex. Pussy ass nigga.
Of course, being the savvy businessman that he was, he would actually try to use all this beef as an opportunity to promote his new shirt, the Rat Killer shirt. Originally, City Morgue was trying to promote this shirt by going after 6ix9ine, but with a new snitch in the picture, they had a golden opportunity to expose a different type of rat. Funnily enough, they would also promote this shirt by going after Skinny from the 9 later on, who actually had a beef with Squidnice, which will be coming in a later video, so stay tuned for that. Zilla would then hop into this beef by saying that if Squid wanted some smoke, he could have pulled up and did something at one of their shows, followed by a story claiming that he was actually going to shoot a music video in Squidnice's hometown just to prove that he actually had more fans in Squidnice's hometown than Squidnice did. Squidnice wouldn't really respond to this directly, instead calling Sos a female and trying to discredit him for exposing private DMs, even though he did the exact same thing.
You are a whole female posting DMs that you did unsent your own messages and you're over 30 years old? Come on, man.
This whole situation is starting to sound like some random YouTube drama at this point. Of course, he once again took the chance to call Sos Mula old for probably about the 4th time. Squid would then post a video of himself and Kaz in the car, cutting it to make it look like he wasn't a snitch for some reason, even though this didn't really prove anything one way or the other.
Get him! Don't disrespect Squid, dude!
No!
Woo!
I think after all that, things would start to cool off, but of course, Sosmula's manager Zeong just couldn't help but get involved as well. He would take to his Instagram to expose that he actually saw Squid at a party and that he didn't do shit to him in person or even say anything for that matter.
Yo, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I seen you at Joey album release party. You can ask all the Crips, you can ask underachievers, flappers, zombies. I told you, nigga, ain't shit cracking, nigga. You ain't want no smoke. Your security guard was there. My son homie almost took your flag off your neck.
Zilla wasn't done either, as he would actually call Burn Kaz in jail so people could hear right from the horse's mouth what had actually gone down between the two.
Burn Kaz coming straight out of the Missouri County Jail, my nigga. Bring me to the backwards, bitch. Fuck sitting on, fuck Squidnice, my nigga. If you can't see me, you won't hear me. If you hear me, you won't feel me, my nigga. You already know it's 999 gang, my nigga. 333 gang. I'm done with this shit, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Bring me to the backwards, bitch.
After that video, Zilla would back off from the beef, getting one final blow in, claiming that Squid was actually the police and he wasn't about to get caught up for screaming into his phone. Squidnice, however, had some more shit to say, calling Zeon a fake for switching sets. He actually went from being a Crip to a Blood. Because of that, it's led some people to think that this whole beef is gang motivated, but in reality, it's actually not. This is just an attempt by Squidnice to try to discredit Zeon and Sosmula. It's true that they actually did switch sets previously, but in New York, from what I've heard, the culture just isn't like that. People switch sets all the time and it's no big thing. Besides, Squidnice isn't a gangster either way you slice it. He's just like 6ix9ine. He's basically a civilian rapper who started jacking a gang just to try to get a little bit of clout in the rap game. His manager Big Smiz is a Crip, but Squidnice himself is not. This is the main reason why people consider Squid a snitch. I'm not going to get into the whole snitching politics because I'm a white boy Canadian kid living in the sticks, so my opinion on the matter really doesn't matter whatsoever, but this is the logic that both Sos and Zeon are moving on. Squid would follow this up by claiming he wanted Kaz free so he could actually beat his ass. However, to this day, 4 years later, Kaz still is locked up and Squid still hasn't given anyone a beatdown. The whole situation mostly took place online, not really bleeding into real life all that much, as neither side was really willing to go down for some internet shit. Imagine sitting in jail for 3 years because you beat somebody up because they said some shit about you on Instagram. That's pretty well it for this entire video, but I did actually message Squidnice to try to ask him his whole side of the situation. He hasn't responded to me yet, but if he does, I will edit it in at the end. Take from that what you will. I hope you all enjoyed this video and you make your own decision on the situation. I'm not here to pick sides, just here to lay it all out for you, so don't shoot the messenger, please. With that all said, thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out Knife Gang. If you watched to the end of this video, leave a knife emoji in the comments below. If you want to be really cool, you can also subscribe if you want to. Things have been going really good around here lately. We just passed 1,000 subscribers and we're already on our way to 2,000 subscribers, so that's our next goal. So if you want to help me reach that, that'd be cool. If not, that's okay too. Just most of all, thank you for watching. Bye bye.